The question is to the Ghana Police Service. We are asking, the youth are asking, this is not for only the Nkoranza youth. Ghanaian youth are asking, where is Albert Donkor? What happened to him? How did he die? What happened to him in your custody? Was he shot at the scene?
Studios 2View. The truth is here in your eyes.
Welcome to another edition of the Bashment Era, the show that gives you all the updates across the globe, the show that gives you everything that you are supposed to know. And today on the Bashment Era, we are moving down to Nkoranza, that's the Bono East region. Something terrible is happening over there. Something insane is happening over there, which we have to address. Since the police are not taking much time to address this thing, since the security forces in this country are not trying to solve this issue, I think we have to make it loud for them to know that their loopy actions are going overboard. The whole history be say, they say some armed robbery case happened for the Bono district, where them go they check, where they say some eyewitness be there. So the eyewitness in name be Albert Donkor. This Albert Donkor guy where they say be eyewitness where the police go in house. Somebody be eyewitness. Fine. If they go pick the person for in house, he be eyewitness for investigation. How he see the things are. Pick the person, make him family be aware, make him friends be aware of where you are taking the person to. Here by the case, you came home to the person's residence, pick the person, send it to your custody, then kept the person away from his or her family and friends, not letting them see him where he is. A day after the person is dead. After you guys torture him in the custody there, punish him, killed him, now the people and now the youth of Nkoranza are demanding justice for this person. You will now go back on the street shooting at the youth. I'm coming back to that. I'll be playing a video to that. The police, if to me personally, this is the same issue that happens with this bullion van issue at Ashaman. They have arrested someone is dead, 2 police officers were dead and other stuffs. And to what I'm hearing, they said that the armed robbery case that happened at the Nkoranza, this is just in code, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's a fact though, but they said because a police person is involved in that robbery case, that's why they've taken away the eyewitness. That's Albert Donkor. To the police, are you here to protect the youth, or you are here to eliminate the youth or the citizens from this country? Let me read this. Someone sent this to me concerning the whole thing that happened about Albert Donkor. I'm reading this from Emmanuel Kojo Ejekum, from a Facebook user. He said what? The people of Nkoranza South demand justice for Albert Donkor. On 25th April 2022, at exactly 1 a.m. midnight, Albert Donkor was picked up from his mother's residence at Kasajan in the Nkoranza South Municipal by the police on suspicion of robbery that occurred on the Nkoranza Kintampu Road. Albert Donkor was denied access to a lawyer of his choice. His family members were denied access to him, and he was never tried by any competent court. And today, all we are hearing is Albert is no more. How reckless can the police service be? This is indeed an epidemic of injustice. The people of Nkoranza cannot stay silent when innocent Albert Donkor has been targeted and killed. Given the near instantaneous ability to arrest suspected criminals, the responsibility to accurately and lawfully arrest takes on an unprecedented importance. The speculative and often uninformed initial reporting, the characterized eyewitnesses appear to be rapidly becoming the standard of the Ghana Police Service. What is the justification for arresting the civilians at his residence and subjecting him to a torture causing his death, and not that the death occurred as a result of a gun battle at the crime scene? The rambling explanation given by the police that the victim was shot by the robbers where the scene So right now, as the whole thing happened, you put the person, they no shoot him for the sin. He be held, he come house, where he can't sleep for in house, 1 a.m. You can't pick him. Where as he died for your custody, you are now telling us that because of the shooting that happened at the crime scene, that's when the person got injured and died. So the person that was shot, is he not having the sense to go to the hospital that, please check me, I've been shot at this scene, at this crime scene, so check me. So the person can take a bullet home and sleep with it from 1 a.m. there. No, sometimes people are giving some loopy explanation, looping excuses and everything. See, sometimes like, I think about this whole thing about the Ghana Police Service, sometimes it is very, very agitative that I don't want to talk about. Continuing from where Emmanuel Hojo said, he said what? The rambling explanation given by the police that the victim was shot by the robbers when the victim led the police to arrest the suspect at a ghetto is untenable and cannot be accepted by the people of Nkoranza South. And the same excuses was given in the bullion van robbery case at Asherman. This is indeed glaring and unfortunate display of incompetent strategic leadership within the police service. In fact, with this culture of policing, there is no question that the Ghana is living a nightmare with no end in sight. The police service should let the people of Nkoranza know the competent court that sanctioned the killing of Albert Donkor. I called on the president, ministers of state, the colleagues, MPs, human rights organizations, and the clergy to add their voice to this clarion call to demand justice for Albert Donkor, who was shot by the police, leading to his untimely death as a result of the unprofessional conduct of some men in uniform. Finally, I wish to also call on Ghanaians to trend the hashtag justice for Albert Donkor on various social media platforms and show whatever I will call it. Albert Donkor, justice for Albert Donkor. Now we are seeking justice for Albert Donkor. Yesterday, the youth of Nkoranza stormed the municipal police headquarters to demand justice for Albert. They should tell them what happened before Albert was dead. To the result of that, the youth and the police began one-on-one rampage, which is going beyond something. Fight. The police are shooting, and the people, the youth of Nkoranza, are also not ready to live or maybe to give up. Whether they die or not, they just want to find justice for Albert. The question is to the Ghana Police Service. We are asking. The youth are asking. This is not for only the Nkoranza youth. Ghanaian youth are asking. Where is Albert Donkor? What happened to him? How did he die? What happened to him in your custody? Was he shot at the scene? Or was it a torture in your custody? That's the question that we are asking. Because someone who witnessed something and then you think that person is an eyewitness to give you everything that you need so that you can get access to the robbers that did the whole insane actions and everything, the person is dead in your custody. The person was not shot at the scene. So what are you trying to tell us? See, sometimes we try our possible best to applaud your actions of protecting the Ghanaian society, but sometimes you take it overboard. And this is a call to the IGP, Dampari. If the question, this is not to me, this is the question that the social media users, the Ghanaian are asking. Could it be, if it is a pastor who did something now, by now you could have been there arresting the person. If it was to be a celebrity who did something by now, the person will have been like invited to your custody, to your offices, and the person will be remanded. We've seen it before. Celebrities having guns across were arrested. Nice. Now that the person is killed in your custody with no sense, with no evidence that the person was shot at the scene, I've never heard this before. That you pick an eyewitness. The person is not a suspect. The person is not a victim of what happened. The person is not an armed robber. You said he's an eyewitness. How can you pick the person from the person's home without letting his or her family members know where he is going? First question, I've never heard it before. Since the person is an eyewitness, the person is rather there to support you, arrest the people, not the person who's going to die. Ghana Police Service. We've seen it before. I can remember it happened in a front place. I was there on a mission trying to cover an update. Two police officers involved themselves in an armed robbery case. Do you know what happened? Yes. They've arrested them, but with what I've heard recently, one has been freed. The other person, they've taken his uniform out. These two police officers at a front place were chasing a bullion van because they've not getting the targeted person very well. The call was made as if the bullion van was bringing money, not knowing the bullion van was taking the money away rather. So they didn't get the information well. Now that the whole thing happened, now one person is freed, and that person is coming back again to work. Are we safe in this country by the police? I don't know the method at which people do like investigation. At first, when we were in primary, they always say that you have to be of good conduct in school, because when you grow up and then you want to become something good in future, they have to trace you down to your primary school and see what you've done before they can accept you in those kind of services. But now someone somewhere can just come into the forces, into the police office, like into the forces like the immigration, the fire service, everything. Now everything is all about, how we call it, people pay for it. People are not even fit, because sometimes you can see someone, you could see that this person is not fit to this force. How can you see someone of 60 kilo, fat, and wearing an immigration uniform? What can this person do at the border? Or what can this person do at the harbor? I don't know the rate at which, I don't know the steps that you people take before accepting some people into the forces nowadays. You are just accepting everybody. Protocol. People passing here, protocol. People, even recently, last year, before people choose the people that will go into the forces. What people, we were here, a lot of people on the line, right here in Accra. More than 20,000 people were ready to buy forms. While they were buying forms, people were on field. They were at training for 6 months. Protocol personnel that were joining the forces, they were on field training for 6 months while people are now buying forms. Aside that one, let's put all those things aside. Where is Albert Donkor? And stop killing the people of Nkoranza. Another person is dead. Because of your shooting one-on-one with the youth, 5 people are in the hospital now. It was 6. You have injured 6 people. 6 people, now 1 is dead. Adding to Albert, 2 dead now in Nkoranza because of your actions. These people are not fighting you. They were just demanding, question. Please, where is Albert? What happened to Albert? Answer them. Where is IGP? IGP, come over. Okay? IGP, come over. Explain to us that this is what is happening. Right? This is what is happening. You are coming to give us, because I know the Ghana Police Service, especially their public affairs, they are good in releasing press. Each and every second they can release press like 30. Something happened in our front place, something happened in North, something happened in Upper West, something. So why are you not releasing press of what is happening in Nkoranza right now? No, something fishy is happening there, which we have to pay much attention to. Something fishy is happening in Nkoranza, we have to pay much attention to and stop killing the people. Before I go, the video will be playing at the end, so that you can watch how the whole thing is happening in Nkoranza. Police having one-on-one shooting with the people of Nkoranza. These people are just demanding for justice. Albert Donkor is dead in the police custody. He was not shot at the scene where the robbery incident happened. And it's a fact. He's not an armed robber. He's not part of them. You say he's an eyewitness. Now the eyewitness is dead. Eyewitness healthy, so strong in his house, ate some fufu, finish, take a bath, thinking of what happened. Ebia at that moment, who knows through because he has never seen a gunshot like that before. Obia oyen in yama or repair TV. Kakra kakra no they train the bush and phone so must stand back. Okay. I don't know, maybe now the police custody is a place of torture and death. I don't know. But it's very, very heartbreaking, disheartening to witness things like this in the police service, the police not treating the citizens in a way that we are supposed to be treated. We are paying your salary. We are paying you what you are supposed to wear. Your uniform is being paid by the taxes that are being collected from the citizens. So in all notes, you have to make sure that you take care of us, not kill us. The video will be playing at the end of this so that you know how things are happening. And this is an advice to the youth of Nkoranza. I think you can demand justice in a peaceful manner. Go home. Maybe you don't have the weapon. So when you're having this one-on-one interaction with the police in a harsh way, they are also humans. They can overreact and then shoot because they have the weapon. They are just trying to protect themselves. But know how to react to this. Your life matters. Albert is gone, another person is gone. Who is next? That's the question. Nkoranza. So the youth, just take care of yourself. Stay home. Let the leaders do their work. But you can still demand for justice in a nice way, in a peaceful way. Not in a way that will take your life. Stay blessed. Stay good out there. We love you all. We would like to see each and everybody like that. Good, taking care of their families. This end, like this video, comment, share, and share this to everybody, every leader out there, every security forces out there, so that they can see this and then react to this. And Dampare and the police forces, please, we need an explanation of what happened as soon as possible. Comment, share. If you are new on this channel, what you are supposed to do is what? Like this video, comment, share, click on the notification button, and share to each and everybody on your contact list that, hey, you just find a new channel that is giving you all the updates, entertaining you as well, motivating you, and then what? Educating you. And this is to everybody out there. If you are watching us and then there's something going wrong in your community, and then you want us to take it far for you, put it out there for you, we'll be putting our number on the screen. Just pick it, call us, or you can just text us on WhatsApp, and then share what is going on in your community. Everything, whether good or bad, you can just share with us, and then we'll make sure that we'll put it out there for you. Call me preciously right there on Studio Studio. Watch the video at the end. Bye.
No, maybe we can't see you. Nkoranza, Yanyamu, Neguya, Mokia, Momoya Hoba, Moka, Mukia, yes, you are Mukia, Momoya, and I'm Mukia.
Sinipianya, yeah, must be a best police now. Yamma will be a answer for Kubuyan and Anufia. I'm an animal hands of Faraso. I'll tell IGP, better than a premium, and son of the Pakra, and one on. If I say now, who say, and Pasa Youth, Yanaya. Yeah, to say, yeah, Dom Baku, Esnapem, Sabakuya Maya, Yanaya, Tia Pasa, Masai, Ghana, and now who said, Yanyabre, Yanyana Betina, or my final column, so you conform, I can't just conform, Yapanum, Obia to my good idea. I tell you, go so you're going for swap, Yapanum, yes, you are back, yes, you are up to now, Yamayo, no clue, so who are back at check, or we are.
Studios 2 View. The truth is here, in your eyes.